What's up, y'all? It's your girl Carm, back with another episode of Hoops with Carm. NBA Finals, Boston Celtics, Golden State Warriors, Game 4 in the TD Garden. Warriors got the win, beating the Celtics 107-97. Why did the Warriors get this win? Number one, just Wardell, 30, the God, Stephen Curry, okay? If you don't know, if you don't have respect for that man, rewatch this game. Just rewatch this one game. Besides everything else he's done, all the awards, all the accolades, just besides all that, just watch this game. Stephen Curry, 43 points, 10 rebounds. Put the entire team on his back. Without Stephen Curry, the Warriors do not win this game tonight, period. Big period. The Warriors did not play their best game on either end, but Stephen Curry, his greatness, got the Warriors to the promised land of this game and got them to win. Number two, Andrew Wiggins. 17 points, 16 rebounds. Got to get it up for Wiggs. He had great energy, got the O boards, rebounding. He played really good defense. Wiggins gave the Warriors a little jump up push that they needed. Now, got to give a shout out to Looney, Devon Looney, okay? Came in, didn't start. Otto Porter got the start. A little questionable. But when Looney came in, he was getting O boards. He was that size down in the middle, really kind of getting to it. And I really liked the way Looney played. Like, he played tough, and he really tried to give the Warriors the most effort they could give. Let's talk about numbers. In this game, the Warriors had 16 offensive rebounds. The Celtics only had 11. And the Warriors had 19 second chance points, and the Celtics only had 12. Big difference in Game 3. In Game 3, the Celtics dominated on O boards, second chance points. Now, points in the paint. The Celtics did not have as many points in the paint like they did in Game 3. They dominated Game 3. This game, the Warriors and the Celtics were kind of even in terms of their points paint. The Celtics did not have as many points in the paint like they did in Game 3. They dominated Game 3. This game, the Warriors and the Celtics were kind of even in terms of their points in the paint. Let's talk about the supporting cast. Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Klay Thompson honestly was just really non-existent, missing open shots, wasn't really getting rebounds, wasn't really going after loose balls. I didn't see the hustle from him. So many times I watched the ball kind of come right into Klay's peripheral, right where his reach, and he doesn't go forward. He just lets the other team get it. And it just kind of blows my mind. I'm like, Klay, you're not making shots, which is okay because, you earned a little slack, but it's like you got to have that effort and that energy. Klay only really started making shots in the fourth, which are timely, but he really wasn't doing that much tonight. He made a couple good defensive stands, but that's about it. Now, Draymond had 2 points. Draymond was not being effective on either end of the floor. Even when they tried to give him a little bunny, he couldn't make it. Defensively, he wasn't doing anything with Williams. He did pretty good on Jaylen Brown. But besides that, Draymond Green did not play a great game at all. And I think he knew it. In the fourth, Steve Kerr substituted offense for defense, sat Draymond on offense, put in Poole, and then kind of kept making the switch. Now, Draymond, it looked like he just sat in the bench and kind of accepted it because honestly, he needed to accept it. He did not play great on either end, and he was just hurting the Warriors. The Boston Celtics did not play a bad game. Tatum had 23, Brown had 21. It felt like Jaylen Brown was just getting whatever he wanted at the rack, just going. And then Robert Williams, I felt like Robert Williams was just bodying the Warriors, getting offensive rebounds every time the Celtics missed. Williams is up, getting the rebound, giving the Celtics a second chance point. But it just came down to kind of like runs. So in the fourth, the Warriors got some timely rebounds, got some second chance points, and then Steph went off. And then also in the fourth quarter, the Celtics shot selection wasn't the best. They were getting some pretty open, decent shots, like three-pointers, but they weren't making them. And they stopped attacking. They stopped attacking to the rack, trying to get fouled, trying to get that offense that way. They stopped attacking, and the Warriors just kind of came out with the win. So, all in all, I think the Warriors played better defense, but I think the switch issue is still a problem for me. Steph at the top of the key on that switch, when he switches over onto Tatum, onto Brown, onto Smart, and no one really comes over to help, is an issue for me. Because the Celtics can really try to pinpoint that and go after Steph, which they usually do. Now, I like the way the Warriors kind of stopped Tatum and Brown for going right so much, try to make them go left. Obviously, they got their shots up, but the Warriors did play a little bit better defense. Still some lacks in the defensive consistency when it came down to kind of giving the Celtics open shots. They let them at certain points. They just let them have open shots. They didn't get their switches properly, and they really weren't as locked in as they should have been. And I just think the Celtics had more energy and effort than the Warriors. Without Steph Curry, like I said, Warriors don't win this game because the Celtics, they had the energy, they had the effort, they were going after loose balls. You saw them really want it. And the Warriors, I felt like, were not like with a sense of urgency. All in all, shout out to Steph Curry, the God, because without him, Warriors do not win. So now they're off to Oakland for game 5. Should be a good one.